Hi, Joe Cerrone. Welcome to CAD 107, Introduction to 3D Printing. And this will be part 2 of our coaster lab. In part 1, we modeled the coasters using AutoCAD. And so the coasters will look like this. And then we exported them as an STL file. And in part 2 now, what we're going to do is we're going to open them in the Dremel slicer. And so I hear my Dremel slicer here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to say File Open. I'm going to get my Lab 2A. I'm going to open that. And it came in orientated correctly. It's flat on the build plate and it's in the center of the build plate. We're going to model this using PLA, polylactic acid, and we're going to set this up at low quality or 0.3 millimeters. We're going to go through and we're not going to use any support, and I don't think we'll need build plate adhesion for this, and so I'm going to take off the brim and leave that at none. If we find that the models are lifting off at the corners, we may have to put build plate adhesion back on. I'm going to prepare the model. So it's sliced it says it's going to take 1 hour and 28 minutes. I'm going to verify the layers. Turning the wheel, pushing the wheel, and then right mouse pushing to orbit. You can see that it's going to be 17 layers tall, and then I can go through each of those layers and check how the build looks. I can adjust the infill if I'd like to maybe speed it up slightly if we wanted to, but I think for now we're just going to leave it as it is. We'll save it to the removable drive. I'm going to back off the D3 here. It'll be JC Lab 2A. You'll have your own initials on that. Say save to removable drive. And then we'll eject that and put it into the printer. Okay, that ends this video on how to slice the model.